I'll just keep you for a short time today because I kept you longer on Tuesday. On Tuesday, we talked about carrying on a conversation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Tell me what that is.
Carrying a conversation is like sharing things.
Sharing things, that's a perfect way to put it. And kind of what should we do back and forth? Do we just say, hi, how are you? Fine.
No.
What should we do?
We should talk back.
Talk back and maybe ask questions?
Yeah.
Or share the same kind of story? Or some ideas you could do?
Yeah.
So, like when you asked about what happened to the person who was hoping to visit today,
Yeah.
when you asked about her, that was a perfect way to carry on a conversation. You were interested, how she broke her ankle, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was perfect. Okay, so I have these cards, and each card has something different on it. They're called Would You Rather. So would you rather do this or do that? And tell me why, okay? So I will pick the first card and read it to you, and you have to answer, okay?
Yeah.
Let's see. Would you rather get everywhere by crawling or have to stand on your hands whenever you are standing still? Which would you rather do?
I'm trying to probably like walking around to scare away the crows.
I didn't understand you. Can you say that again and explain more?
Like if I'm still standing, probably walk around, less likely to eat corn and stuff like that.
This question is for you. For you. If you had to, in an imaginary pretend world, would you rather have to go all around, get everywhere, like walk down the hallway? Would you rather have to crawl everywhere you went? Or when you were standing still, stand upside down on your hands? Which would you rather do? Do you think it would be more difficult to crawl? Do you know what it means to crawl? To crawl everywhere, or every time you're standing still, instead of standing like this, you'd have to do a handstand.
Oh yeah.
Which would you rather do?
Probably rather do standing still.
Standing still on your hands?
Yeah.
So do a headstand every time you stood still?
Oh yeah.
Why? Is this question kind of confusing to you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, let's pick a different one. Maybe it'll make a little more sense. Let's see. Okay, here's a good one. Would you rather, do you know what that means?
Wait, rather?
Would you rather? What does that mean?
I mean, it's still something.
Steal something?
No, it's instead.
Oh, instead, yes, absolutely, you're right. So, which would you prefer given the two choices? Would you rather eat 20 orange peels or eat 20 banana peels? Think about it. Now that's gross. I wouldn't want to eat any of them. But if you had to choose, which one do you think?
Well, you want to because bananas probably, some kids are brothers probably contain yucky stuff. And orange peels are super sour.
So since we're having a conversation about this, what kind of question do you think you could ask to maybe see what my idea might be? If you want to see the card to help, you can certainly.
What does orange peel taste like?
What does orange peel taste like? That's a really good question. I think it tastes a little bit like oranges. So if I were to answer this question, I would definitely say 20 orange peels. Because I think a banana peel might taste too bitter. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
I think it would taste really gross. And orange peels be a little bit easier to eat.
Yeah.
I agree with you. That was a good question. Do you want to pick a card and ask me? And if you don't understand it, we can totally talk it through.
Would you rather your head to be twice its normal size or half its normal size?
Would I rather have it twice the normal size or half the normal size? I would say, this is so hard. Maybe smaller. I would want my head smaller than normal size, because then I could just wear a bunch of hats and make it look bigger. What about you? Would you rather have it bigger or smaller?
I don't know. Probably rather have a small. Probably rather have a smaller one.
A smaller one? How come?
Because all the old hats that you should wear.
Yeah, same idea. That way you can make your head look bigger so it doesn't look like this little grapefruit walking around, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Was this one a good question?
Oh, yeah.
Did you like it? Because you know what, I can tell you liked it because when you were reading it, you started to smile before you read it to me. Okay. Let's see. Ew, this one's gross. Ready?
Yeah.
Freddie, would you rather eat a head of rotten lettuce or drink a glass of sour milk? Okay, let's talk. Exactly. What's a head of lettuce?
The head is supposed to follow in me like outside part of lettuce.
So when you go to you're absolutely right. It's part of lettuce. When you go to the grocery store, you can either buy lettuce in like bags, like a salad mix, or you can buy, it's kind of the size of a bowling ball, or a little bit smaller. It's like the size of our head,
Yeah.
and it's just a bunch of lettuce together. That's how it grows in the ground.
Yeah.
So it's lettuce, but it's called a head of lettuce because it's like the size of your head.
Yeah.
All right, so would you rather eat rotten lettuce or drink a glass of sour milk? Like old, rotten, gross milk.
I don't know.
This is just for fun. We're just being silly. So, which one first comes to your mind?
Yeah.
If you had to choose, if McGonagall was holding a Nerf gun to you and said, pick one, and you had to choose or he would shoot you with it, which one would you choose?
Sour milk because I'm okay with sours.
So do you think when it says sour milk that it's like sour candy?
Oh yeah.
Well, guess what? Sour milk means old and out of date milk. Oh, is right. See how it's helpful to understand the different words in the sentence.
Yeah.
So, would you like to drink milk that's old and out of date that your
No.
mom would throw away, or rotten lettuce?
Oh.
I think that I would do the sour milk and hold my nose